I'm Simon Miles, I'm the Managing Director of Anarchy Brew Co. Anarchy Brew Co is a small craft brewery based in Morpeth, Northumberland. We are a small brewery, but we emphasise on big flavours, big beers, speciality beers. Anarchy Brew Co is all about doing things a bit different to the norm and standing out from the crowd. A lot of our recipes are developed over a lot of time. Our Blonde Star has been in development for many years as a home brewer. Most of our beers take about 3 to 6 months to develop on a small scale. We aren't afraid to experiment with ingredients or methods. We make quite a broad range of beers. We make a regular blonde beer. We brew an IPA. We've got a hybrid American Amber, which is our crime scene. So that's an amber stroke wheat beer. Citra Star is basically our pumped up blonde star. It's got a little bit more bittering hop in there. It's dry hopped in the conditioning tank for a couple of weeks on Citra. And it's all about enhancing the grapefruit and the passion fruits in that particular beer. And we've got our stout, which is our Sublime Chaos, which is a breakfast stout, so it's infused with coffee and has all the dark malts, the nutty characteristics and chocolate characteristics of a stout. Inspiration came from probably 20 to 30 years of travelling. We've been to the States during the late 90s when craft beer was booming, big style. We're big fans of the Trappist breweries, the continental lagers. We get our inspiration from a lot of countries around the world. We're that small, we can change with the times very quickly. We're not afraid to spend a lot of money on good ingredients or irregular ingredients. We say a small brewery, big flavours. That's our ethos. We wouldn't do it any other way. Well, I've got OCD for sure. I won't let anything go out the door that doesn't fit the bill, as it were. So the standards are very high. The beers that are going out here, they have to be. We're not a big brewery, we never will be. I want to keep it very small and very niche and in demand and keep the standards of the beers as high as possible with the best possible ingredients. It's all about the standard of the beer, not the quantity. Well, I think it's important that people should be supporting the small breweries. A lot of the small breweries are making really good beer with a lot of thought going behind them, a lot of time spent developing these recipes. It's not mass-produced beer. The beers that you get from the small brewers, generally speaking, are very high standard beers and deserve drinking in moderation rather than quantity. The brewing scene now is pretty strong in its growth for a lot of good breweries at the moment, and people need to encourage and support their local breweries.